Who am I talking to?
Both of us.
Oh, what are we talking about today, Russells?
Today we're talking about why Mika never had a pet.
Aw,
Aw.
poor Mika. Wah, wah. All right, well,
Okay.
as we heard, this is going to be a very depressing...
No. In fact, instead of an actual pet, I've got Mika. No, I didn't.
Of course, Rachel got
Dang it.
Mika.
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
So
Or biscuits.
No,
Biscuits.
Mika will get upset if you say biscuits.
Biscuits.
But she won't know because she doesn't watch the show.
This
So
is true.
biscuits.
So Rachel bought this for Mika when she was probably 4 or 5 years old, and she's 21 now. So, but Rachel just sent me a post. This exact same. It's Fur Real Friends. I even have the box, Ray. I know you'd be proud of me.
Does it have poop on it?
If it
does
had
now.
poop, I would have cleaned it off
All right.
because
Then
I've been
you
able to
can
keep it. I've been able to keep this in mint shape for Mika
Oh.
for all these years. But
So she can take it back to LA with her.
but Costco has the For Real Friends, this exact same biscuit, exact same accessories and everything right now for sale. So you can just buy it brand new. So I've saved it all these years thinking,
Do we know how much the brand new one is?
I don't.
I think it was $179.99 at Costco.
What about do you remember what you paid for this one?
I think I want to pay
$179.99 at Costco.
$1,799.
So
Like $150 maybe.
Okay.
A little
Wow.
over
Yeah.
over 100 for sure.
So the reason Mika never had any pets is a couple things. She's highly,
Her
her dad, her mom.
her
No,
mom.
she's highly allergic to cats,
Mm.
highly allergic to rabbits, and highly allergic to a lot of dogs.
Mhm.
Even where people are like, "Oh, my dog's hyperallergenic," and it's like she's like and like sneezing and she can't breathe.
Mhm.
Rabbits
we
are.
should get Winston over to her, see what she thinks.
Well, she's been around him before, and when she left your house, she was like wheezing.
But that could be Clint.
It could be Clem or the cat, but
At the time she was here, we had
2 cats. Yeah. So, and the reason that we never had pets is because Rachel and I, growing up, our house was filled with pets. Like, but we never had normal pets.
No.
We always had stupid pets.
Like
Okay,
guinea pig, Jeff,
no.
guinea pig.
No.
Rats. We had 2 pet rats, a gray one and a white one. You didn't like the white one.
No, because it had like pinky red eyes.
They were like the
and it was
beady,
very creepy.
like the red eyes. They were gross.
Yeah.
We had 2 turtles growing up.
Mm-hmm.
We had rabbits,
Lizards.
My mom had all kinds of lizards,
Mhm.
like
Iguanas.
anoles.
Mm-hmm.
Anoles have these like really long face, and they turn colors. Like they're not quite a chameleon; they're green, and they turn brown. They can kind of shift between those. In fact, the iguanas. My mom had 2 iguanas, Leonard and Levi,
Oh.
at 2 different times.
Leonard and Levi.
But I can't remember which one was which. But my mom, you've met my mom.
Wendy, one of the best Russells.
Oh.
She's a little quirky. Like she's like, we didn't take after our dad. Let's just say that. And so my mom buys a leash harness for her iguana so she can take it for walks. So you got
How
this.
big? I had an iguana, Francis, and he was probably with his tail as big as this.
Yeah, he was about 4 feet long.
Yeah.
So you got this 4-foot lizard
Mm-hmm.
on a leash, and the lizards, they don't walk like it. They're just like so you got this weird, it's like so bizarre. And then my mom's walking this thing and it runs up a tree. So she's got a leash up a tree and people are like, what is going on? And she's like, it's just my iguana. And we were like, what?
The nails were dug into the tree. She's jerking on the leash trying to get him down.
Yeah, he's like
Not budging. No.
And then,
Nice.
so then this iguana is in my dad's computer room. And me and my dad are like, we were working on something, and my dad's like, ugh, that iguana is stinky. Like, my mom needed to clean the cage. It was her iguana, so she has to clean the cage. But it was like pretty stinky, and my mom was gone for some reason. I don't know where she was, but my dad's like, hey, let's just take him outside. And this is like afternoon. It's California. It's nice and warm. So we take him outside, and because he's stinky.
Was this
My dad or
Leonard
the lizard?
Levi?
What?
Was this
I think this was Leonard.
Leonard? You know, my neighbor across the street is named.
Does he?
Hey, Leonard. Do you have to carry him outside?
No, he can just barely get outside.
Anyway.
Aw.
Anyways, it was wintertime. So in California, it can get cold. So it dropped pretty cool. And me and my dad were doing something, and my dad goes,
Leonard.
we left Leonard outside.
Leonard.
So we like run outside, and his aquarium's all frosted over. And we're like, oh no. So we like carry it back in, and he is like frozen on the branch. And my dad's like, your mom's gonna kill us. So we got, no joke, we got like 2 hair dryers out, and we're like hair drying this guy. Because reptiles, they do go into like hibernation mode, like when they get cold. So it looked like his body had cooled down so much there was no breathing or nothing. So like for like a half hour, we're like hair drying this lizard, and we're like, my dad's like, we killed him. And then, oh, he's like, we're like, he's alive! He died like 3 weeks later, but I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if that was us or not.
Leonard.
No,
Yeah.
Poor Leonard.
Rest in
Does
peace.
Wendy know this story?
Yikes.
Well, she does now.
She does now.
Can you edit this out?
Sorry, Mom.
Man.
Let's see. We had.
Rachel just became the favorite
Yeah.
kid.
Finally.
Oh well. We had lovebirds. We had 2 cockatoos. So those are the littler birds. They have a little crest on them. And we had a white one and a gray one. The white one, what was his name?
Huffy.
He was the mean one, Huffy.
Huffy.
Because he was like, if you got near him, he'd be like...
Yeah, he was.
So we just named him Huffy. We're like, this bird is a little turd.
He's a turd bird.
And then Sammy was the gray one.
Mm-hmm.
And like we taught him, like he could do a couple whistles. Like,
Oh, yeah.
what was the one? He could whistle a little song, a cartoon song. Woody Woodpecker.
Uh-huh.
He'd go, yeah. And then he'd go,
Uh-huh.
yeah, we taught him like how to do a couple whistles. So he was pretty cool.
He was very sweet.
But then my mom got this harebrained idea. For Father's Day, she bought my dad a cockatoo.
Mm-hmm.
So the big bird, he's a big white bird, big yellow crest. But she bought him from this lady who was like, I don't know if she was ex-military or a rancher or something.
Yeah, she lived on a ranch because I actually went there. Mom used to clean
Okay.
her house. Mm-hmm.
And
But
she
she cussed like a sailor.
big time. Now,
Just
like
like Dave.
my dad is the kind of guy, like, growing up, we couldn't even say butt or fart. Like it was just like, we just don't talk that way.
Mm-mm.
John, can you?
Censor.
We couldn't even say butt or like it was just like, we just don't talk that way. So in fact, one day me and my sister, we were just being horrible. I remember this like yesterday. We were being awful in the car, and Dad was driving, and we're driving, and he's like, you guys are being a bunch of butts. And we both were like, whoa! Dad said it. And my dad was like, oh, are you kidding me? So anyways, so that being said, my mom buys this bird from this lady that cusses like a sailor.
Mm-hmm.
And so this bird, he would just go off on he'd talk, and his name was Scooter. And this lady would yell at him all the time. He was a bad bird. But he would go, he'd go, Scooter's a bad bird. Stupid bird.
Bad Scooter.
Bad Scooter. Scooter's a bad bird. And then he'd be like, and he would just like go off on this ramble for like 5 minutes. He's just like, and you're like, and like words would just blurt out, and you're like, I think he just said a bad word. So my dad was like, Wendy, I think you need to give that bird back to that lady. Yeah, so we had like, what else? Oh,
poor Scooter.
Do you remember? Well, the lady that owned him, she had cats, and my mom also had cats. So he would say, "Here, kitty, 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 kitty."
Didn't your mom like show cats or something?
She did Persians.
this is nothing. Like I said, we didn't have normal pets.
No.
A Persian, like the flat face, they're like weird. They're like, she bred them and
Make
like
that louder.
oh, that was the worst.
Yeah. Did mom ever take you to the cat shows where you had to clean the cat cages out?
And we got paid. We
You
got
had
paid
to
like
do
$5.
that. Mhm.
Like you had to clean.
Yes.
And brush the cats.
Yes.
Yeah.
If the cat did like a mess in the cage, we had to like pull out all the newspaper and like redo them.
Not a
Aren't you guys allergic to cats?
Yeah, I'm like totally allergic to cats.
She didn't care.
No.
She's like, walk it off.
That's why I like Wendy.
So, all that to say,
Well, I had a guinea pig that ate all of its babies.
oh,
We were
Wow.
super excited. The guinea pig had babies. And we woke up the next morning and the dad guinea pig had eaten.
oh no.
There was just blood everywhere.
Oh, that's awful.
And on that,
Oh, wait. So Scooter was also missing one of its little talons.
I think on each foot.
And the lady said that the bird's mom bit the bird's toes off when it was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
So this bird, if you were barefoot, back up. This bird, if you don't know anything about cockatoos, they are insane.
Their beak is very strong.
Insane. Like, he would take a Hot Wheel, a die-cast Hot Wheel, and he would, with his beak, rip the bottom part, the bottom of the car with the metal rivets. He could rip it apart.
In seconds.
With his beak. I mean, these things they're insanely strong. And so if you were barefoot, that thing would like waddle up and just go, and like
under the dinner table, you're just having dinner.
My dad like kicked that bird across, not like out of anger. It's just like you're just like, like kick the bird across the room. It's like, and so my dad would like leave electrical cords out. Like, come on. Not really. We love animals. Oh, they're the best.
They are, and that's why Mika's not allowed to have.
Yeah. So like when we had our house, I was just like, I don't know. We've had so many pets, and I just I don't want to deal with it. I just don't.
Mika hasn't had any other than Biscuit.
In fairness, Mika she had some neon tetras, the little fish. She had a little fish tank. She had neon tetras and some ghost shrimp. And the ghost shrimp were awesome because they would eat stuff.
She had some sea monkeys.
No, but here's a funny story with the neon tetras. We were just talking about this last night, and she was like arguing with me. we had 3 neon tetras. Which, do you know what a neon tetra is? Like the little fish, and they kind of had a little glow in them. You can't tell the difference between these 3. She named one David, one Coco, and one Mika. So it was our family. One of them died, and she's like, "That was you, Dad." I was like, "No, Mika died," and she's like, "No, you died." And then the second one died, and she's like, "That was Mom." I was like, "No." So
I'm an orphan now.
To this day, she says Mika lived the longest, but I think Mika died way before that.
Mika's the only.
Anyways,
survivor.
yeah, no pets for us.
Just Biscuit.
Just Biscuits. So
Aww.
yeah. If you feel bad for Mika, let us know in the comments. But
maybe send her a dog. Hypoallergenic dog, please.
Right. Oh.
All right. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye.